Well, hello, 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 hello. How are you? I started talking, then Reagan's barking. And the wolf that could. Woohoo! And Steph, how are you? I'm glad you had a good trip down to Kansas and back and a great weekend. So fun, very exciting. And it's Monday Night Live. And so we'll just let people come in. Always takes a little teeny bit before people pop in. And busy day. Busy day of videoing. I did my members video. And I did my second episode of my Wyoming garden. And we talked about propagating red currants, and they're called high bush northern cranberries. And so unlike cranberries that are very low to the ground, they're tall like a bush, like a Nanking cherry bush, stuff like that. And Dark Lord Minette is in, and Monica and Erica are in. Hello. How are ya? I hope everybody's having a fabulous Memorial Day weekend. And Todd is here. Hi, Todd. How are ya? Joe is downstairs. We had been watching a movie. Chilling and grilling. Grilling and chilling. I don't know why I said chilling and grilling when I knew it was grilling and chilling. How are you tonight? And Tina Ladybug is here too. Awesome. Craig is here. How are ya? Well, fun. So I actually did multiple videos today because I have some other channels and I worked on some of those videos too. And so it was just a busy day because it has been raining. It's still raining. It's raining right now. That's right. We come from Arizona, so hot, no rain, and it's just been fabulous. And Shannon's in here. Hi, Shannon. Popping in to say good night, Sandy. Heading to bed, but it is good to see you. It's good to see you too. And before you go, wait. I have it sitting right here. Good here. Thank you for the thank you note. And the sticker. I have it upside down. And the sticker. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Thanks, Shannon, for that. And Pathways Homestead is in here. Hello, how are ya? Oh, it's freezing here. Welcome to Northern Nevada. We do not plant outside until the second week of June. I know I have some things planted. It's not supposed to get, I think tonight isn't high 30s, 40s. That's the coldest night this week. And then after that, summer is here. So that is awesome. And let me flip that. Everybody's saying hi. And 1.54 inches in Custer. Rain catchment is full. Isn't that just a good feeling? When I go past my big rain barrels and it's early spring, I'm always going like this. Are they full yet? No rain in Old Pueblo. Well, maybe you will get some today. It was really weird with the rain. This morning, it was coming from the southeast, and rarely do we get weather from the southeast. It's usually northwest, even sometimes southwest. So that was a little unusual. I love the sticker, and thank you so much for the thank you note. That was so kind of you. And Steph says we're supposed to get rain tomorrow. I guess they had some over the weekend. That is good because you were in Kansas. Did you have any rain in Kansas, though, when you're seeing your family? And let me scroll down because I don't want to miss anybody when they come in. And Doug is here. Hey, Doug. I hope you and Shelley had just a blast. The pictures that I saw and everything were, I thought, oh, good for them. They're having a nice weekend together. Tina says that she wishes that she had some rain here. Doug says, hey, everyone, I'm on my phone, so it's not easy to tag anyone. That is true. I wish they would fix that so that it was easy to tag, but that's the way it goes. tries to send our rain to Old Pueblo. We hit our 100% of yearly water back in March. Whoa, that's crazy. We planted potatoes this past weekend. Going to try the rest this week. Good for you. That's what we're planning. We're supposed to actually get rain tomorrow and the next day. So Tuesday we're supposed to get it, and then Wednesday morning. So hopefully everything will, settle down and I can finish doing some planting. And Drops are here. Drops Family Garden. How are you? And Teresa is here. Hello. How fun. Well, I said that I was going to get some stuff away tonight. Now, one of the things is I'm going to give away today. This is Victorian barbecue sauce. And in my video on my Wyoming garden, this was my recipe for today. Now, you don't have to blend it up like I did. And some people don't. But it's much more spreadable. So like if you're going to have it on a burger, or you're going to rub it over some meat, or you're going to add it, it's totally up to you. You don't have to, but that's what I do. And so I'm going to give one of these away in a little teeny bit. And Jason is here. Thank you so much. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. And there's Jason right there saying hi to everybody. And Nightbot will pop in members as we go along. And Shelly is here too. Shelly, you guys looked so happy on your little trip. So that is fabulous. It does smell fabulous. Now, also in that video today, I was making bug spray. Bug spray, that's right. Out of the rhubarb leaves. Now, the funny thing about it is, you're chopping them all up, you add them with water, and you boil them for 15 minutes, 30 minutes. My sister boiled them for 3 hours one day. She wasn't sure how long she was supposed to boil them, so she boiled them a long time. But the smell when you do it, it is not like anything else, and it's really nice. It's really a nice smell, which totally surprised me that when you're boiling rhubarb leaves, it would smell like that, because it doesn't smell like rhubarb. It's just really interesting, the smell that it has. And I thought I saw Carol in here. Hi, Carol. How are ya? Stuff, it just doesn't look and sound delicious. It is delicious. So I'm going to give one of those away tonight. And then I'm also going to give away some of these. These are note things. It's got a magnet on the back so you can hang it on your refrigerator. Because, I like lists. What a surprise, isn't it? It is spreadable barbecue sauce. Now, you don't have to blend it up. You can have the chunks so it's more like a chutney. But I happen to like it blended up. And we've had people over different times barbecuing, and I'll put it out and I'll just tell them that it's Victorian barbecue sauce. And sometimes they hesitate because they're usually putting ketchup on their burger or on their hot dog. But always people love it. In fact, so many times people say, I like this better in ketchup. So that is awesome. Because I like when you can use things other than what the normal thing is. Because what do I usually use rhubarb for? I make strawberry rhubarb pie. I make jams. I make jellies. Sometimes I make muffins or bread. But to make a barbecue sauce, and if you want it hot, just put a jalapeno in it. Put a habanero if you want it really hot. It's just really good. That was supposed to be a question mark, not an S. What kind of pigs do you have, Doug? And speaking of pigs, do you guys know that I got to meet Lisa at Yogi Hollow Farm this weekend? Oh, yeah, I did. I got to meet her in person. It's one thing when I'm on her lives, she's on my lives. You chat in emails or text message, but it is totally so fun when you get to meet your friends on YouTube in person. Nina's here. Runneth over Garden and Life. And Nina She was one of my winners for my pint of honey, and she's one of my new members. So that is awesome. And I love watching you and Lisa. I mean, I told Lisa afterwards, I said, we could have talked for hours. And Tim Posey is here. Hi, Tim. How are ya? Fabulous. Oh, you guys are working hard. Of course you guys are working hard because you're always working hard. Lots of weeds. Ugh. Weeds. When we got back home, we were late getting home from Arizona. So many weeds. That's just the way it is. So, first, let's give one of these away. Now, this one has carrots on it. And so, just make a comment. I'm going to have Nightbot pick. Oh, Doug says, I can't wait to go back to work tomorrow to rest up. That's the way you can feel sometimes when you're having a vacation, because it's just like, go, 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 go. I got this many days to see everything. When we met Tina Ladybug and Jake at Nunya, Texas on the back 20, I was so excited. I was so excited for days that I knew I was going to meet Lisa. It was just so fun. So let me type in and let Nightbot pick a winner. I got my little trusty notepad over here so that I can write who is the winner, and then I will mail those out tomorrow. Come on, Nightbot. Grillin' and chillin'. I don't know if I have your physical address. I will look, but would you just send it in an email? And then I can mail that out tomorrow because I am mailing other things too. So I got that over to the side. Woohoo! Yay! If you haven't checked out Grillin' and Chillin', he has some great recipes that he's grilling. And some things that are really unusual, that combinations that I thought, oh, I don't know if I would have thought about putting that with that. But it's always looks so delicious. And so make sure you check him out. And now my brother cut me these sticks, and they were of red currants and the cranberries. Now I have some of the cranberries growing over by my wild plums, actually in between my wild plums. And I have black currants and I have golden currants, but I don't have any red currants. And I think years ago, I actually did try to grow a red currant, but where I had it, it just didn't survive the winter. So that's always something about your yard. You got to really get to know where everything is and where your microclimates are so that you know where you should plant something. Because not always when you plant something, that plant likes it. So sometimes you have to move it. And Cindy Brooks, hello, how are you? Nobody thinks about pickling eggs with garlic and dillweed, but it is awesome combo. See, I have made pickled eggs many times, and I've even put garlic in it, but I never thought about putting dillweed and garlic in it. I'm writing that down. Because when you're on lives, you think you'll remember, but you don't. Well, not always. Okay, garlic and dillweed. Awesome. I'm going to try that. My egg lady is supposed to bring my eggs this week, and that's a nice thing about raised beds. You can move them. That's true. But I have a theory that I don't care. I'll move a tree. I'll move a shrub. If I think it will be better in a different spot, because sometimes weather patterns change, and what was a microclimate one place has changed to a different place. And so I'm totally okay with just digging it up, because I always figure that you live in Wyoming. Speaking of my plants, you live in Wyoming, you either survive or you don't survive. And so you just have to go with it. Garlic and dill weed feels natural as a pickling solution. I think so too. Because when I make pickles, I put garlic and dillweed in there. So I think it'll be fabulous. And Shelly's saying that she needs to make some more pickled eggs. I love pickled eggs. And you have your own chicken, so you should just be pickling up a storm. Doug will have shelves of pickled eggs everywhere. It'll be awesome. Monica says that she's never tried. Oh, it could be Erica. It might not be on Monica. So sorry. I never tried pickled eggs. It's on my list of things to try for Eric. Oh, so it is Monica. How long do they last? Well, that really depends on who you talk to. I think you should use them because when you make pickled eggs, you're not actually canning them. Though there is a process that you can, but most people don't can them. They just pickle them. And so I think you should use them fairly quickly. But other people leave them on their shelves. And I've canned them a few times, but I just haven't liked them as much as when I just pickle them and put them in the refrigerator. So I think maybe that's a matter of opinion. And Doug says they don't last long because they eat them. If you live in Wyoming, get used to not seeing the road from wind and snowdrifts. Been there many times. Well, that is true. Oh, and Debbie's here too. Hi, Debbie. I love pickled eggs, traditional pickled eggs. Make a little tiny pile of salt and dip lightly. Bite, savor, repeat. They are good. And they're one of those things that are like pickled beets. Either you love them or you hate them. Let's pick another winner. That's what I say. Okay, this one says farm to table. List. Let's see who our winner is. Doug, Joe is downstairs. He is doing good. It was very rainy, so we didn't do anything outside, but I was busy inside anyway. And our winner is His Way Homestead. Doug, you are a winner. Farm to table one. That is awesome. Doug. Sorry, I had to write that down so I didn't forget. How is my dad doing? My dad is doing very well. Thank you. I talked to them yesterday and he's all good. So it's like, whoo, 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 whoo. You know, he's 91. He had surgery. It doesn't always work that way, but I am totally happy. Got to run. Better enter me in the sauce giveaway. That is right. I will. Doug's wife is going to steal that. That is awesome. Just put it on your refrigerator and you can tell Doug that you're sharing it with him. That's right. Okay, this one, Farmer's Market. See, it's got veggies on there, tomatoes on there. It's fabulous. Thank you so much. I so appreciated all the prayers for my parents, and I just really, really appreciate it. And Jason must be leaving us. Good night, Jason. Thank you. Okay, so the farmer's market one. Let me type. As you know, I like my lives about 30 minutes. And so we're already at 19 minutes. So Nightbot needs to do its thing. Okay, so come on, Nightbot. And the winner is Todd Rennie. So Todd, you are our winner. Farmer's Market one. Awesome. Thanks, Carol. 19 minutes. Thank you. Okay, we got one more of those. Farm to table too. Because I had two of those ones. And let's see. Mayfield Ranch is in too. Hello, Mayfield Ranch. Good evening. And Grayson Fire is here too. Glenda, how are ya? I think I'd seen you up in the chat earlier and then I forgot to say anything. And Rebecca, did I say hello to you? Hello, hello, hello. That is awesome. It says, Todd writing, you didn't subscribe, but a member. I know Nightbot is just like dumb sometimes. It'll say, sorry, he's not a subscriber. Of course he's a subscriber. He's a member. I just don't understand it. That does it on all kinds of lives, not just mine. I don't know if there's something to tweak that they will know more, but that's okay. I love that your lives do 30 minutes. I have found that Friday night with Late Night with Nana has been about an hour, but really that's what my goal is, 30 minutes, because there's so many lives and so many great channels out there, and I hate to take up everybody's time. Though I want to see you guys. So Debbie says, just finished planting some bunching onions, tarragon, watermelons. Did you plant your watermelons outside or just in your house? And spinach. I've almost got the garden planting finished. Then for the maintenance time. Quick lives are fun. I always miss them. Well, see, that is one of the drawbacks of only having 30 minutes, because people will be busy, and it pops up in their email if they have the notifications, or it'll pop up on the regular homepage. But sometimes people are later, but I always figured, people can rewatch it, and it's only 30 minutes, so it's not like a 2 or 3 hour live, and people are going, I'm not watching that. Oh, she planted the watermelons out in containers. They won't be up for 2 weeks. So awesome. I picked a ton of cucumbers and green beans today. Hoo-hoo. What are you doing with your cucumbers? Are you making pickles, or are they slicer cucumbers? I love that fresh taste of cucumbers. Sometimes I just pick the little ones in the garden and I just eat them. I do. I just eat them. Okay, so let's pick another winner. We still have to give my Victorian barbecue sauce away. So it is, Nightbot will pick that. And let's talk about Victorian barbecue sauce. It's thick like applesauce. Oh, and Dale is in here. Oh, and Tina Ladybug was our winner. Tina Ladybug. Where's my pen? And Tina, I know I have your address too. Awesome. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. And let me scroll back up because I don't want to miss people. And Dale, how are you, Ann? Just in time, because I'm going to give away my Victorian barbecue sauce. Now, in Victorian days, especially in England, in the big houses, they would have all their great gardens. Well, the tomatoes wouldn't be ready, and they would be out of sauce that they had preserved from the prior year, because they didn't can like we can. And so they had to preserve them different ways. And they would be out of all the tomato stuff. But the rhubarb would be up. And a lot of places in England, the rhubarb is up way earlier than it is here in Wyoming. And they came up with this Victorian barbecue sauce. And there's a lot of different recipes out here. And on my video today, I give the recipe. And I just found it real interesting that when they didn't have one thing, they would try for other things. And I thought that was really cool, that they would look to see what they had and what they could do to make some kind of sauce for different meals. And have you had any luck with our Armenian cucumbers up there? I'm not sure. I've grown Armenian peppers, but I can't say that I've grown Armenian cucumbers. So Deb, I don't know. I've not had any luck here, and I try every year. So that I don't have an answer for you. What about everybody in the chat? Have you guys have you grown Armenian cucumbers before? Because maybe you might have some tricks for Debbie, since she said that she's having trouble. I still have my squash plants in containers. I repotted pumpkins and squashes today. I only planted them 10 days ago, and a lot of them have their second set of leaves on, so I'm just totally stoked about that. Now, there are fun things. Oh, I think I have missed one of my friends. 313 girl. And she was Greenback girl before. And then she changed the name of her channel. And so everybody's saying hi to you. So I hope you are having a good weekend, long weekend. Now, there are fun things, fun facts about rhubarb. So let me tell you a few fun facts about rhubarb. Oh, okay, Deb, I don't know if you saw this. Yes, they're easy to grow for me. I'm in Northern California. All I do is pony them near a trellis. They are susceptible to aphids. Interesting. Interesting. And Heather Lynn must be in. Hi, Heather Lynn. How are ya? See, sometimes the chat goes fast and I miss people. There she is. I hope you're having a good weekend. Now, fun facts about rhubarb. One, in 1937, a high court in New York said that a rhubarb was a fruit. A rhubarb is not a fruit. It's a vegetable. But some people call the plant pie plant instead of rhubarb. And it was known to make pies, and there was a big controversy, and it went to court in New York, and they ruled that it was a fruit instead of a vegetable. But it's still not a fruit. But did you know that in about 1770 in Canada, there were fur traders in Canada, and rhubarb actually saved their lives because of the harsh winter. The rhubarb was starting to come up, and they started eating it. It gave them stuff. It has a lot of vitamins, vitamin A, vitamin C, B complex, and it saved them from having scurvy. And it was something they could eat when there wasn't anything else to eat. And so it's noted to save fur traders in Canada in 1770 during that winter. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Our tax dollars at work. See, I missed something. You guys are being funny. And that's right, Tim. Do not eat the leaves, but you can make the leaves into a bug spray. And in my video today on my Wyoming garden, I show you how to do that too. Now, a rhubarb plant can live 60 years. If your rhubarb plant is looking kind of sad, it probably just needs divided. So in the spring, all you have to do is take your shovel and split it right down the center. And in fact, if it's big, if that crown is big, split it again and you'll have 4 new plants, and it will make it so that it will be better. Now, okay. Rhubarb is toxic to dogs and cats. The leaves can cause vomiting, diarrhea, irritation in the mouth. Now, that is true, but I have to say a caveat with that. Just like a person eating a rhubarb leaf, it does have some toxins in it, but you would have to eat literally like a human would have to eat about 9 pounds of rhubarb leaves to make them really sick. But I would just say don't eat it, because why would you? Because it's silliness, and why would you eat it when it's not good for you? And so, just don't do it. You could eat gravel, but why? It's not good for you. So why would you eat rhubarb leaves? That's what I say. Now, a rhubarb leaf can grow 5 feet tall. And there are some ones that are technically rhubarb, but they're a little bit different, and they can grow 10 feet tall, but you don't eat those ones. I have heard of some people growing rhubarb in hothouses or greenhouses with a lot of fertilizer, and they've gotten over 5 feet tall. So that's kind of interesting. And the organized pineapple is in. Hello, how are ya? Nina, are you so excited that you're going to get honey? I was excited when I picked yours. It was hard to pick names for my beehives because there were so many good names. So it was very difficult. The leaves of the rhubarb plant do not look appetizing at all, but kudos to whoever the person was that tried different things just to see if it would kill them. That is awesome. That is true. Now, it used to be that rhubarb was only medicinal. It came from China. They used it in a lot of different medicines. And then it went to Europe, the rest of Asia. And I think it was actually Benjamin Franklin that brought sent rhubarb seeds to the colonies, which I thought that was kind of interesting. Now, most people think that you can only grow rhubarb in the north. And granted, it grows in the north much better because it has that cold stratification time. But the University of Arizona has done testing, and they have been growing rhubarb seasonally. Now, like in Yuma, when I get down there, I'm going to plant some rhubarb seeds. And then it actually, if you can get the conditions right, like shade in the afternoon, it's really a perennial that it just keeps producing. Now, it can slow down when it gets really hot, but it doesn't actually go dormant like it does in the north. So just something to think about, you guys that are down south. And Shelly, I sent you some seeds. And Nina, I sent seeds too. And I still have seeds. So if you want some rhubarb seeds, just let me know and I'll send them to you. That's right. Other fun facts. So it was just medicine. And it wasn't until sugar was more widely available that people started eating the stalks for pleasure, just eating, making pies, doing stuff because it's tart. And so it wasn't like that at first. And, oh, just a minute, I got to scroll up because Tammy's here. Hi, Mom, Grandma. How are ya? I was asked to ask if rhubarb would work good in the Texas heat. I think you will be pleasantly surprised. Now, I would probably start your seeds in pots, little containers, because that's what I do. I like to start my rhubarb seeds in pots or trays, and I don't set them up till they get, bigger. So the leaves will be about all that big around. And then I plant them in the ground. And by the time it gets that way, the most heat of your summer in Texas will be over. Then plant them outside and they will grow all winter for you. If it gets too cold, cover them up at night. And you will be pleasantly surprised. And everybody's still saying hi. Rhubarb is going in my garden plan now. I'm convinced. You go for it, girl. Now, the weird thing about rhubarb is that most rhubarb has 22 chromosomes, but they have cross-pollinated some, and so they're hybrids, and they actually have 44, which is kind of weird. But that happens. Like that can happen with apples. They can have 22. They can have 44. Actually, some of them even have more. Send me an email. Anybody that wants some seeds, send me an email and I will send you some seeds because I have lots of them. This would make a lot of rhubarb plants. Fun fact about rhubarb. They say the red stalks are sweeter. And you will see that all over the internet. Grow the red stalks because they're sweeter. It's just not true. They've done testing on all kinds of different stalks of rhubarb that are different colors, and are red ones sweet? Yes, but that doesn't mean they're the sweetest ones. So don't be fooled that you have to. So let's see, I got one more fact for you. Sometimes when you're growing rhubarb, all of a sudden you break off that stem and it's hollow inside. Is it edible or is it not edible? Debbie, just send me an email and so it reminds me so I don't miss anybody that wants one. And the reason why they get hollow sometimes is sometimes it's too hot for them and they're not getting enough water for how hot it is. They're still edible. Now, I had to remove the flowers, but I heard they won't do any more stalks after this. No. When you're having rhubarb, depending on weather can really affect it sending up flower stalks. You can just break them off because if you leave them, it's using energy. Now, do you have to remove the flower heads? No, but it's just taking energy. And for me, I just want as much rhubarb as possible. Steph says, when I was little, I thought my grandma had made a pie with celery and I wouldn't try the pie. It took me till I was an adult to try it. Well, my brother, my youngest brother, he wouldn't eat rhubarb pie for nothing until it was like years later. I mean, it was like a few years ago that he finally tried rhubarb pie. And it was like, oh, you know, I like it. It's just the colors are more appealing if they're red. And rhubarb stalks can actually be pink. They can be red. They can be green. And some of them are actually even yellow. And some of them are a combination. Like some of them will have green and red in there. Some of them will have pink and red in there. So it just really just depends. Okay. Does anyone have a canning recipe for rhubarb? I do, actually. When you send me the email about the seeds, I will send you an email back on canning it. Yes, my rhubarb came back, but it wanted to flower. All three of my plants, I had to break off the flower stalk. I hope they did not bloom next season. I have plenty of strawberry rhubarb jam. I love strawberry rhubarb jam. You're right. Strawberry rhubarb pie is just fabulous. Now, my brother does not he likes rhubarb, but he doesn't like the texture of rhubarb jam, you know, because sometimes it's kind of stringy. He doesn't like it. And so in my juicer, my steam juicer, I put the water in the bottom pan and I put all the rhubarb up there and I just turn it on and it pulls all the juices out of the rhubarb and I make jelly. So it has all that flavor, but my brother doesn't have to have the stringy part that he doesn't like. And I actually, because in June, it's jamming up June, I'm going to actually make strawberry rhubarb jam and strawberry rhubarb jelly in one video. And that's what I'm going to do for that. So anyway, I never had rhubarb, but I love strawberries. It is such a great combination because you got that sweet and you got that tart and it just melds together. But you can also put raspberries in there, a lot of different berries with your rhubarb. And if you want it a little spicy, add some jalapenos in there. And that is really good. My partner said it was the best strawberry rhubarb jam he had ever had. I guess he will miss out on strawberry rhubarb pie this season. Sandy, the Dutch caramel apple pie filling, I can't. Oh my gosh, it is so good. I love caramel and apple filling. Oh my gosh. And Anne says, I have never tasted rhubarb pie or jam. You know what I'm going to have to do is when I do that video in June, I'll have to give some away. That's right. Okay, we're way past my time. I'm just talking. So let's make a comment because I am going to put the little code in there to see who the winner is. That's right. There it is. Oh, it's got my physical address on there because I have some people in town that want to buy it. So just make comments, make comments, make comments. I love this live tonight. You're so fun. Okay, I'm clicking the button. Who is going to be my winner for my Victorian barbecue sauce? You could put bacon in there, I suppose. And the winner is Mayfield Ranch. Mayfield Ranch. I do not have your physical address, so send me an email. It's always in my about section, and it's in every video that I have. And send that to me, and I will send this out. You know what I think? I think I should do one more of these. What do you guys think? Okay? I mean, I'm only 10 minutes over, so let's do one more. But Mayfield Ranch, make sure you send me your physical address, and I will do that. Okay, let's do one more winner. Woo-hoo-hoo. I did like 9 jars plus the half a jar that I put in my refrigerator for me and Joe to have because it wasn't big enough. Thanks so much to always like, subscribe, hit the notification. And if you would like to be a member, it's 99 cents a month. Okay. Did I miss it? Did we see a winner yet? Look who's the winner, Monica. You are a winner. Yay, yay, yay. Woo, woo, woo. So congratulations. Let me write that down. So I got Mayfield Ranch and I got Monica. Awesome. See, so now you'll taste it and then you'll say, oh yeah, I have to grow rhubarb now. That's right. But everybody, I hope you have a good night. I am enjoying the rain and I have been just doing all kinds of stuff in the house. And tomorrow's videos, let me get to my page because you know I'm a list maker. It's number 5 of the top 10 reasons you should homestead in the city or suburbs. What's it? Number 5 reason? Resources. And we're going to talk about all kinds of resources when you live in town, in the suburbs, in a big city. What kind of resources do you have really basically at your fingertips to be a homesteader? So I hope you tune into that. And on my One Woman's Walk with God, I have a little video Monday through Friday this week. Things to talk about. So everybody have a great night. I appreciate you guys. Give me a thumbs up if you haven't already done that. And congratulations to our winners. I hope you really enjoy Victorian barbecue sauce. And I will mail these winners out tomorrow. Everybody have a great night. Love ya.